Okay dear students, next we are discussing in this video our exercise 2.1. okay, we are in this video we will discuss our remaining questions. We will start from question number 3. So our question number 3 is, in a magic square the sum of the numbers in each row in each column and along the diagonal is the same. Is this a magic square? Okay, now magic square is a square where the numbers in the first row, this is called row, second row, third row, the sum will be same. So, and magic square is called if the sum of first row, second row, sum of each rows, you can say, each rows will be same, each column will be same. This is that when you add like this, then this is column wise you add. Okay, and it is like diagonals. When the sum of each row, sum of the numbers in each row, in each column and along the diagonal is the same. Okay, then this is known as magic square. Okay, then we call it magic square. So we have to check that whether it is magic square or not. So what we will do, we will check the sum along the rows, first row, second row, third row, first column, second column, third column, first diagonal and then second diagonal. We will check the sum. If the sum of all along all the rows, columns and diagonals is same, then it is called magic square. Okay, so let us see the solution. First we will check the sum of first row. First row is 4 by 11, 9 by, the numbers in the first row are 4 by 11, 9 by 11 and 2 by 11. So how will you add these terms? First of all you will take LCM. 11, 11 and 11. LCM of these three are 11. So you will get see 4 by 11, 9 and 2 by 11. 4 by 11, 9 by 11 and 2 by 11. When you take LCM of all these three, you will get 11. So dividing this 11 by 11, you will get 1. 1 is multiplied with 4, you will get 4. Plus, now dividing this 11 by this 11, you will get 1. 1 is multiplied with 9, you will get 9 here. Plus, this 11 is divided by this 11 and your answer is 1. So multiplied 1, you will get 2. So 4 plus 9 plus 2. 9 and 4, 13 plus 2, 15. So your answer is 15 by 11. So here you see your answer is 15 by 11. In the same way, when you add second row, third row, the sum will be same, 15 by 11, 15 by 11 and 15 by 11. Now check column wise. Sum of the first column, you see your answer is 15 by 11. When you check sum of second column, you see the sum is again 15 by 11. Sum of third column is again 15 by 11. Now check diagonal. Diagonal wise, the numbers in the diagonal are 4 by 11, 5 by 11 and 6 by 11. So you will see 4 by 11, 5 by 11 and 6 by 11. 4 by 11, 5 by 11, 6 by 11. Your sum will be 15 by 11. In the same way, second diagonal you will see 15 by 11. You see that sum along each rows, columns and diagonals is 15 by 11. Therefore, it is a magic square. So you will write, since the sum of fractions in each row, in each column and along the diagonal are same, therefore it is magic square. Okay, now question number 4. A rectangular sheet of paper is 12 1 by 2 centimeter long and 10 2 by 3 centimeter wide. Find its perimeter. You have to find the perimeter of rectangular sheet. So first of all you have to learn the formula. You already learned that perimeter of rectangle is twice of length plus breadth. Length you already know, breadth you already know. After putting values in the formula you will get the answer. So First of all, you will write the sheet of the paper is in rectangular form. Write length of the sheet, that is 12 and 1 by 2. Breadth of the sheet is 10 2 by 3 centimeter. Now perimeter of the rectangle is twice of length plus breadth using this formula. Now putting the value of length, that is 12 and 1 by 2, plus breadth is 10 2 by 3. Now solving, changing this mixed fraction into improper fraction, you will get, first of all you will multiply these two and then adding 1. 12 into 2 24 plus 1 get 25 by 2 plus 10 into 3 30 plus 2 you will get 32 by 3. Okay, so now taking LCM, when you have to add these two fractions, so what you will do, you will take LCM. LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Now dividing this 6 by 2 you will get 3 as your answer, so you will multiply 3 here. You write 25 into 3, plus sign is used. Now dividing this 6 by this 3, so you will get 2 as your answer, so you will multiply this 32 with 2. Okay, now you will get 25 into 3 you will get 75, 32 into 2 you will get 64. Adding these two you will get 139 upon 6. Now bracket means these two terms are in multiplication, so you will write 2 into 139 by 6. Now cancel out this, cancelling this 6 with 2 you will get 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s are 6. So 139 into 1 will give you 139 upon 3. So your answer is 139 upon 3. Now changing this into mixed fraction, this will be your answer. So you will write that perimeter of the rectangle sheet is 46 upon 1, 46 1 by 3 centimeter. Moving on to the next question, that is question number 5. Find the perimeter of triangle ABE. Now finding the perimeter. So perimeter means you have to add the sum of the boundary. ABE. Now this side is 5 by 2, this side is 2 by 2, 3 by 4 centimeter and 3 by 5 centimeter. So adding these three terms, these three fractions, we will get the perimeter. Okay. Next we have to find the rectangle, perimeter of the rectangle BCDE. Next we have to find out the perimeter of this rectangle. So you know the formula of the perimeter of rectangle, that is twice of length plus breadth. Length is this and breadth is this. So putting values in the formula you will get the answer. Now next you have to find that whose perimeter is greater. Okay, so let's begin towards the solution. First of all, write in triangle ABE, the AB, length of AB is 5 by 2, BE is 2 and 3 by 4, AE is 3 by 5 centimeter. So finding, how will you find perimeter? You will add these three. Adding these three, you know that first you will take LCM and then dividing this denominator term with all these three by 1 and multiplying the answer with the numerator terms, then you will get this. Now adding these all these terms you will get 177 upon 20. Changing this fraction, improper fraction, into mixed fraction, this will be the perimeter of triangle ABE. In the same way you will have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. You know that length of BE is given, ED is given, length and breadth is given. Putting the value in the formula of perimeter of rectangle. Formula for the perimeter of rectangle is twice of length plus breadth. So putting value of length is twice of, length is twice 2 3 by 4. So you will put 2 as it is. You will write 2 3 by 4 plus breadth is 7 by 6. Okay, so changing this into, you will get 11 by 4 and then plus 7 by 6. Taking LCM and solving, your answer will be 7 and 5 by 6 centimeter. So you see that the perimeter of the rectangle BCD is greater. Okay. You will compare these two terms. The perimeter of the rectangle will be greater. Now you have to check that How will you check? You will have to check that the perimeter of the triangle is 177 upon 20 and the perimeter of the rectangle is 47 upon 6. Okay, perimeter of triangle is 177 upon 20 and the perimeter of the, I am again writing, perimeter of the triangle is 177 upon 20 and rectangle is 47 upon 6. Perimeter of rectangle is 47 upon 6. You have to compare these two fractions by taking LCM and then check which one is greater. So when you check, then you see the perimeter of the rectangle is greater. Okay. Question number 6. Salil wants to put a picture in a frame. The picture is, okay, she wants to put a picture in the frame. Frame is like that. She wants to put that picture in this frame. Okay, the picture is that 3 by 5 centimeter wide. To fit in the frame, the picture cannot be more than that. Okay, the picture cannot be more than that. 3 by 10 centimeter wide. How much should the picture be trimmed? Means frame is the picture cannot be greater than the frame. Okay, so first of all you will write the width of the picture 3 by 5 centimeter and then you will write the width of the picture frame. So how will you adjust that picture into the frame? When you subtract some portion of it. So you will have to subtract some portion. So you will have to subtract the portion from the picture. So you will write 3 by 5 minus 3 by 10. First of all changing these into the improper fractions. Now then taking LCM of these two and solving, you will get the picture should be trimmed 3 by 10 centimeter. Okay. Question number 7. Ritu ate 3 by 5 part of an apple and the remaining apple was eaten by her brother Sonu. How much part of the apple did Sonu eat? Who had the larger share? By how much? So first of all you will write the part of the apple that is eaten by Ritu. Okay, there is one apple and from that one apple 3 by 5 part is already eaten. Okay, now the remaining part will be 1. The whole apple is 1. 1 minus 3 by 5 part is eaten by her brother. So you will write the part of the apple eaten by her brother, that is 1 minus 3 by 5. You will get 2 by 5 as your answer. So you see that 2 by 5 part is eaten by her brother. Now comparing these two parts, you see 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. Which one is greater? The term having greater numerator, as denominator is same in both the cases. So you see 3 by 5, 3 is greater than 2, therefore 3 by 5 is greater. So you see that you will write that larger share will be more by 1 by 5 and Ritu ate more than the Ritu's part is 1 by 5 more than the Somu's part. Okay. You have to tell that how much part of the apple both have eaten. Ritu's part is given, Somu part you have calculated that, and then you will check that share of Ritu is larger than the Somu. Okay, so thus Ritu's part is 1 by 5 more than Somu's part. In the question number 8, Michael finished coloring a picture in 7 by 12 hour. Vaibhav finished coloring the same picture in 3 by 4 hour. Who worked longer? By what fraction it longer? Okay, you have to tell that who worked longer time. So you will write that Michael take time 7 by 12, Vaibhav take time 3 by 4 hour. Now comparing these two, so you will take LCM of 3 by 4 and 7 by 12. Okay, taking LCM you will get 12, dividing this 12 by 4 you will get 3. So 3 is multiplied with 3, you will get 9. comma. Now 12 is divided by 12, you will get 1. 1 is multiplied by 7, you will get 7. Now of both these 9 and 7, 9 is greater, so 3 by 4 is greater. So you will write 3 by 4 is greater than 7 by 12. You will write Vaibhav worked more time. Okay, now how much longer he will work? He worked, so you will subtract the time taken by both of them. So when you subtract these two, you will get 1 by 6 hour. So you will write that thus Vaibhav took 1 by 6 hour more than the Michael. So that's all about question number 8, and with this exercise 2.1 is completed. Thank you.